it's Sandy with Little House on Metairie. Welcome to my home. If you're new here, I just wanted to say hi and to welcome you. And if you are coming back to visit me again, thank you so much. I am so excited to be kicking off my fall decorating series. Today is the day after Labor Day. We are here in the kitchen, and as you see, we're still sporting the summer decor. And as sad as I am to say goodbye to summer, we are slowly here at Little House on Metairie getting back to a schedule. We had a wonderful yet busy summer, and I hope you guys did as well. And I am looking forward to all of the more cozier months. My absolute favorite holidays to decorate for is fall and Christmas. I cannot wait to start decorating for it. It's actually raining outside right now, so that will set the mood for fall decorating. To kick off the series here in our kitchen, we're gonna do a tablescape and then add a fall touches throughout the kitchen in today's video, and then we'll come back and decorate a part 2 together and finish up decorating here in the kitchen before moving on to the other rooms and end with my favorite place to decorate for fall, our front porch. So without further delay, I want to take you guys along with me, so let's start decorating. So for today's video, we're going to do a tablescape, like I said, and then we have this bench right here, this shelf, and then this little corner of the kitchen. I like to switch things out for the different holidays and seasons. So we're going to switch it over to fall since I still have summer out. And then right here, I'm showing you guys the treat bar. I need to still pack everything away. I love creating a yummy treat bar for the kids and for the adults as well. But it's a little soon. It's only September. So I may add it in part 2's video. And if it's still too soon, maybe even do a part 3. That humming sound in the back. My dishwasher is running and I have to keep it running. But the dishes are clean for when we make lunch and dinner, so I apologize if you hear the humming sound. So I'm going to try to talk loud. Hopefully it won't distract you. So if you have been following me for some time, I did a lot of thrifting over the summer, and I bought a few things that was my inspiration for this year's fall decorating, and this was one of them. It's a beautiful table runner. I love the black fleur-de-lis, and I had said in one of the videos this would be super easy to make. You would just cut up some burlap, stitch a little ruffle at the bottom, and stamp some fleur-de-lis in black or whatever color. I'm going to be using deep burgundy color today, so that would be really pretty stamped. And you would just fray the edges, just gives it that country look. So this was my inspiration, as well as this. So this was thrifted as well. Both of these, I can't recall, I think they were either $12 or $15, and I can't remember which was which. But I really thought that this would be really pretty for fall. So this was my inspiration, but I want to show you guys, it's very short. It's not gonna fit all the way across my table. So I thrifted this as well, and this is the color we're gonna be using here in the kitchen. So I thought I would add this first as the base, and then we'll put the other one on top. I'm actually just gonna fold it in half because it is wide. And I wasn't sure if I wanted it straight across or just kind of tossing it on the table, but I think we're gonna try it like this first, and then we can always try it the other way later. Okay, so that's the base. I love this color, especially for fall. I normally use this color for Christmas. I decorated a whole lot of this color for fall, so this is something new for me. Now I'm just going to lay this one on top and see if we like it that way. Here is a close-up of how it's looking so far. It is a little wrinkled. I'm not sure if I'll come back with an iron, so I may do that later. But for now, let's go ahead and keep adding. So to each place setting, I'm going to add one of these beautiful placemats. These were bought from Hobby Lobby, and I always wait for them to go 40 to 50% off before I buy them. So I would say these may be $2 each or somewhere around there from what I recall. So I'm gonna add these next. I love how it has the ruffle edges to tie in the ruffle here in the table runner. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these next. So on the ends, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do just a setting of 4 or do 6, but I do have 6 of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of fold this up a little bit to the center and see if we can add this on the edge. So I'm hoping it won't look funny. So the only way to find out is just to try it, right? Okay, so I went ahead and just folded it in the center. Now I have more room to add the placemats, and we'll cover this up later. Go ahead for right now and just place this back on top. So I really hope you guys agree. I actually do not mind the ruffles with the ruffle. It might bother some of you, so I apologize if it does. I know it's a lot going on, but I'm liking it so far. So I'm just going to keep adding, and I think it'll all come together in the end. And these black chargers I bought from Hobby Lobby for $1.99 each. So these two things I bought from Home Goods. They're actually paper plates, but I love the print on them, and I knew they'd match perfect in here. And they were $4.99 for the Laura Ashley collection. I love to check out Home Goods paper products, their paper plates and their napkins. And then these I had bought last year for Christmas, actually. They were $5.99, and I never used them, but I knew I could use them for another season, so I went ahead and kept them. And they're also the plastic, so I'm gonna add those next with these in the center and see how we like that together. So occasionally I use plastic plates here at my Tablescapes, and I rarely use paper plates, but both of these were too beautiful to pass up, and another great cost-effective way of making a beautiful tablescape for the season. And then we're gonna do something a little different on the other side, because I had also bought these from Hobby Lobby for it was actually in their spring collection, so it was, I think it was 75% off their spring collection. So I knew if I didn't use them this year, they would not go to waste again. So I just want to try them if I'd like to add just another layer of color or just keep it simple like that. So let's try this on this side. This would be too big and would cover up that plate. So that's how that's looking. And then adding the plate in the center. That's really pretty too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do them both on this side, and then we'll come back and see what we prefer. Before we decide, let's go ahead and add some napkins. I have these beautiful napkin holders. I bought these from Hobby Lobby. They are the Market Square brand, and they're $1.49. And as far as I know, these do not go on sale. This brand, if they do, let me know in the comments, because I've never personally seen them on sale, but $1.49 is not too bad, even without a discount. So, and then these are the napkins I bought, again, the same Market Square brand. They were $3.49, but you get 2 napkins. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use. I like this one, but it might be a little too bright for the color that I'm wanting, so I'm probably gonna use this side. But let's go ahead and try them both and see which one we prefer. So to me, one of the easiest ways to do this is just take the napkin like this, and then in the center, you can pinch and just add your napkin ring. So I think that's really pretty. That's just a very simple way of doing your napkins. So I want to try both, so let's do both of them. I'm going to do this napkin. It's really pretty. And I wanted to show you one more option to use both of these napkins. So to do this method, you would just lay the napkin, one napkin like this, and you would just take the other one and just lay it the opposite way, like this. And then just come in the center, then just take your napkin ring and you do it like that. Another option that I could do, I could use both of them. I keep it simple today, since it's such a rich tablescape, and just use one. And then the last way is you could just take it and then fold it. I like to do this a lot of times. You want to hide the tag, of course, and just fold it in half to make a triangle. And then go in the center, pinch right there, and get your napkin ring and do the same method of just sliding it up to the center. And then that's just another way of doing your napkins. So I actually like this one over this one because it has the white backing here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do them all this way today. So this would be option number 1 with the white. Then I could even add it in the center like this. Very pretty. Just try different things, guys, because that's just me. I like to do things in different ways. So I think this is very pretty too. Just resting it on the side like that. And then also putting this one in the center like that. So that's another option. Really pretty. I like both of them so far. This is just really dark, moody. And this just brings a little bit more light and an airy feeling. Now let's add the napkins to the mustard colored plates. We're gonna do the dark one as option 3 and then the lighter one for option 4. Let me know in the comments below, did you like option 1, 2, 3, or 4 so far? Before I make a final decision on the place settings, I wanna go ahead and create the centerpiece. So I went to get this thrifted tray. It's like a dark brown blackish tray. So I think it'll complement the colors here nicely. And I want to add this wreath first and then put the centerpiece inside of it to just bring in some color. The wreath I bought from Hobby Lobby. It was $6.99 and 40% off. Speaking of Hobby Lobby, I also bought 2 of these lanterns to add on each side of the table. They were $8.99. Again, the 40% off sale for fall. And I thought that the color would complement the table well. Again, it's like a dark brown, almost black tint to it. And I think they'll be pretty just placed on each side. So before we add some florals and some cute pumpkins inside this vase, I wanted to just get some packaging paper and crinkle it up to stick inside so everything doesn't just sink to the bottom. So we are going to add these adorable pumpkins. I bought a set of 12 of them from Amazon for $13.99. And I love the gingham black and white checkered fabric with the cute brown stem. And then these I bought from Hobby Lobby. They were, again, 40% off. And I think they were $1.99 or $2.99 a piece. I apologize, I don't recall the price. But I will do my best to link everything I can in the description box below. If you're interested in anything that I can link, I will link it there. So I just added the pumpkins and then the hydrangea stems to make this arrangement. So I felt that the arrangement was just missing something. So I went digging the bins and I found these pumpkins I bought years ago from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to add 2 of them just to bring in some of the warmth of the lantern and just tuck 2 of them inside the arrangement. And I think this looks so much better. It balances it out more. Off camera, decided what I was going to do. I loved all of the place settings. And I love how this color is in this. And then the burgundies with the burgundy. I love just the subtle black and whites here in the arrangement. So I went ahead and just mismatched all of this, which my husband and I love to do that. Every time I get his opinion, he always says he likes to mix and match as well as I. So this is what I ended up with. So I hope you guys love the finish look as much as we do. It's just tying all the beautiful Moody colors together. And I went ahead and just rotated both of these because we liked both of them and couldn't make a decision either. So went ahead and just kept everything. And now I want to just finish up the centerpiece. So I got a few more pumpkins. My sister-in-laws gave me a whole bunch of fall stuff for my birthday. And these were some of them, these beautiful pumpkins. I'm not sure if I'm going to add all of them here, but I'm definitely going to use all of them this year. Just may not be here at the Tablescape. And then these I bought from Hobby Lobby. They were $2.99, 40% off. Both of these colors. And I thought that they would tie in well with the burgundies and bring in some white that we need. I do have white in there. So, but I want to bring in some more white for the napkins and then a few more of these pumpkins. So I'm just going to just add things until I am happy with how it looks. Next, we're going to add these beautiful fleur-de-lis thrifted glasses I bought years ago for my Mardi Gras tablescape. So we are all finished creating this year's fall tablescape, and I absolutely love all of the rich, deep colors and the textures. And I cannot wait to add some tea lights in the lanterns, and I might even add some fairy lights and see how it looks all lit up in the evening. And I always try to do a fall home tour and include an evening tour as well. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to press that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming fall decorating videos. So up against the wall here in our kitchen, we have this bench, and I like to switch out the pillows for it for the different seasons and holidays. So for fall, we're going to add this burgundy pillow. It was $12 from Dollar General. And then this cute gather one, it was given to me by my sister. And then that weekend, I went to Dollar General. Their pillows had a sale, buy one, get one half off. So this cute one was $8, and I bought it for only $4. And I'm going to keep it on this side, although I love the saying on the other. I don't want the words, I just want the checkered black and white. So here in the corner of the kitchen, we have this chair that we found in our attic when we moved here. So I'm removing the summer things, and I want to add back a cute fall blanket. So I thought this checkered one would be really cute. It was purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I found it in their Christmas section, which everything was 50% off. So I bought the blanket for only $10. On top of the blanket, I'm going to add a second pillow I bought, the burgundy one. But first, I wanted to show you the cute one I got half off. I love the little scallop edges. And then this gather pillow, again, was given to me for free. Above this chair, we have a beautiful hook that our sweet late Pop had blessed us with. So I'm going to switch out the baskets to this really cute one. I thought it was a great deal for $2.99 at one of our local Goodwills. And before I add fall stems and some pumpkins, I don't want everything once again to sink to the bottom. So I crumpled up some of that packaging paper. And then on top, I'm just tucking some of this burlap just in case some of it shows, because I'm not going to be filling up the whole basket. So the first thing I'm adding in the basket is this beautiful burgundy baby's breath. Wow, that was a great alliteration, by the way, but I wanted to show you guys how it came, the packaging from Amazon. So it was a set of 16 of these faux baby's breath burgundy stems, and they were $15.99. They're the Real Touch silk flowers, so not too bad for the price. Next, I'm going to add this adorable stem. I love the colors in it and the cute acorn on it. I bought this years ago, so I've had it for a while, so I'm not sure exactly where I bought it from. So it looks like something maybe from Hobby Lobby, I'm sure. So next, I'm going to add another pick that was from Hobby Lobby. I've had this for several years, but I remember getting these specifically from there. So I'm just adding a few of those next. So the next thing I want to add in the basket are these really cute pumpkins. I have a larger one that is this cream color, and then an orange one I'm going to place next to it. These were bought by my sister-in-laws for my birthday. I had showed you them earlier, and I think it's a great mix in here just to bring in some more texture and color. For the finishing touch, we're going to add one more Hobby Lobby pick. So I thought that the bench just needed a little something else, and I have this really cute Give Thanks pumpkin. So I'm going to add it here. I know that's a lot of wording for some people, but I don't mind. I think it looks cute together, especially since one says Give Thanks and the other Gather. On our very narrow stairs on this really small landing, I have this vase, and I'm going to switch out the summer florals for some fall ones. None of these are new this year except the Amazon ones, so I can't recall specifically where I got this one, but I love the blackberries on it and the beautiful rich colors. I think these either came from Hobby Lobby or possibly from At Home or Michael's, and I love these as well. I'm almost positive these were from Hobby Lobby. So I usually wait and get the ones from Hobby Lobby on sale just because they're great prices. And then we're going to add some of these Amazon burgundy ones here as well. I am loving how it's looking so far, but since we are doing a black and white checker theme, I thought I would add back a few of these white stems I had out for summer and just kind of spreading them throughout the arrangement. And I'm liking the white since I decided to leave the white vase out. For a finishing touch, we're going to add one of these adorable pumpkin stems from Hobby Lobby. Next, we're going to decorate this shelf that I bought a few years ago from, you guessed it, my favorite store right now, Hobby Lobby. So I am just taking another one of those plastic and paper plates, and since it won't rest, the little one's too small to rest inside the plate holder, I went ahead and just added some tape, as you saw, so it would stay put. And then I'm going to take this really cute watering can I bought from Dollar General for $5. I don't want it to look like a watering can, I just want it to look like a vase. So I'm going to hide the spout part in the front and add some more of those really cute burgundy stems from Amazon. I'm going to add an adorable little small black candle holder and burgundy candle. Both were purchased from Hobby Lobby this year. And an easy tip, I had some bubble wrap that I was unwrapping some of my things with for fall. So I'll just take a piece and wrap it around the candle if my candle doesn't rest well in the candle holder. So that's a little trick. Or I get some tiki tack. Those are both the really simple ways to keep it in place. So I decided to go ahead and move the plate to the center and add the little watering can on the other side, and then I can hide the spout better. And then I'm going to go get 2 more of those black and white pumpkins just to tuck up here and bring some more black and white here at the top of the shelf. To the hooks on the bottom, I'm going to add this really cute Give Thanks to the Lord bag. I love the print on it, and I thought it'd be really pretty here in the kitchen for fall. And then I'm just going to get a burgundy scarf. It's one of my favorites, and I'm just going to tie it here in front of the bag. On the other hooks, I'm going to place this basket. I love the texture of it with the twigs. It just reminds me of branches that you find out in the fall season. And I want to add some decor, just some little pumpkins and some picks inside of it. So I'm going to get this packaging paper and stuff it inside because it's see-through and you can see. So I just thought that that would be a cute touch before adding the picks and pumpkins. To bring in some more black and white, I bought this ribbon for $4.99. So I thought it'd be a cute addition just to make a cute bow to put on the side of the basket. An easy way to make a bow, if you've never done it before, is you leave a small tail and then pinch that part, and then you're going to take as many loops as you want. Just make sure that you do them evenly. And I just grab it with my finger. As you see, I'm holding them down, and I'm going to make 6 loops for this small bow. I want it to be tiny, but I want it to be really cute. And then you take that last part and you leave another tail and you just cut it to match the other size of the other one. Next, I take some floral wire and just wrap it around. Just make sure you get it really tight so that way when you open up all the ribbon to make the loops, it doesn't fall apart. So I kind of just twist it around several times to make sure it's secure. And then next I take my fingers and I just take my time just to open up each loop, and I put one on each side, like one to the right, one to the left, and then I kind of make a center one. And then after I'm happy with how it looks, I take the tails, and then you can just cut it where you do like a ducktail, which is what I'm going to do. I thought that would be really cute. Or you just cut it at a diagonal. Then I'm just going to take some floral wire and wrap it around the basket on the side. We are going to end here for today, friends. I have a lot to finish decorating in the kitchen, but we're going to do a part 2 to finish it up. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button. It really does help my channel grow, and let me know in the comments below that you stopped by for a visit, even if it's just an emoji with a smiley face. I love reading each and every one of your comments. So don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, to press that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I have lots of fall content to share with all of you, so don't forget to come back and visit me. Until next time, friends, bye for now.